In this Cardano update, we're going to be looking at some of the fundamental upgrades that Cardano are pushing out this year, including something called Lace, which is a new wallet that is actually developed by IOHK, and it has its own DAPP store. This is the real purpose of Cardano, a decentralized app store, applications platform. This is what Cardano is building out, and we just see it coming step by step. So I want to talk about that in this video. We're also going to talk about the Vasil hard fork as well, which has some rumors that it might be being delayed, which isn't really great news depending on how long that delay is. There could be some volatility in the price, so we'll talk about that. Coming to the Vasil hard fork first though, rumors circulated late last week about a potential delay to the Vasil hard fork. If you know about the Vasil hard fork, this is massive. This is one of, well, pretty much the biggest upgrade to Cardano in terms of what can come after this hard fork. Lending protocols, which is, let's be honest, probably the, if not one of the main use cases of any blockchain right now. If you look at Ethereum, it's basically DEXs, lending protocols, and NFTs. And so all of the lending protocols that want to come on Cardano, they're kind of waiting for this hard fork and some of the upgrades that are coming around this hard fork. So delay isn't very good. There are many rumors surrounding that it might go to August, be pushed back to kind of late August or something. From what we know now, there's going to be an official announcement today on Monday, after this video drops probably. As you can see, Tim Harrison said here, as per the mid-month update, Cardano gives mid-month updates. We're very close now, but ultimately we need to assess the readiness of dApps, exchanges, SPOs, etc. We'll have an update for everyone on Monday. So potential delay here. I don't think it's a big deal, but you know what crypto is like. People might get, especially in a bear market, people might start getting scared, and there might be some drop in price. So if you're a long-term investor, obviously just watch out for that one. I don't think there's any major problem with it from what they say. This is just a very big ecosystem now, and lots of different people have to get things in order. So just heads up on that one. In terms of the price of Cardano, it's performed really, really well over this terrible time with lots of hedge funds blowing up. You've seen it's outperformed both Bitcoin and Ethereum here. A lot of people are saying, well, Cardano's a safer bet or something. I just think that the reality is that Bitcoin and Ethereum are the really only liquid assets that it's possible to liquidate when hedge funds blow up. We won't get into that in this video. I've said it in other videos, but essentially, if you're a hedge fund that's over leveraged, then you basically have to liquidate. These guys don't own any Cardano, and so they're not going to be dumping it on the market, unlike Bitcoin and Ethereum, which they own. So I think that's the outperformance there. It's just Cardano is a lot smaller, and venture capital funds don't really own Cardano. So hey, if you want a kind of diversified investment to something that venture capital funds don't own, then Cardano might be a good bet. Now I want to get onto Lace though, which is a really great development, and it really is the first time we can really understand what Cardano's outlook is. Cardano wants to build a decentralized applications platform. So they want to disintermediate Apple and Google, who charge developers 30% of their income just to advertise their dApps or their applications and use their platforms. Cardano wants to create a worldwide decentralized applications platform that people can upload applications on for free. And the only time that anyone pays is if they go ahead with a transaction. And obviously they want those fees to be, reasonable, cheap and secure. And so this is what Cardano wants to build. So if you're comparing Cardano to maybe Bitcoin, it's just so different as an asset and as an ecosystem. And so I think being diversified across different crypto assets, when you really know what the actual use case is, in my opinion, is a good idea anyway. But if we look at this Lace, just a new wallet coming out. Now, IOHK made this. Now, there are many wallets for Cardano. There is no official wallet, but this is one made by IOHK. The important thing here for Lace wallet is you can see that everything's in one place. So you have all of your assets, and then you have an NFT tab right here, looking really good. Then you have all of your transactions, and it doesn't matter if they're NFTs or if they're just sending coins or stable coins anywhere. All of that will be in the transactions tab. And then you have staking right in here as well. This looks really great, and to be honest is an upgrade from Daedalus, right? Now, one of the big things here as well, really, really important about Lace, is that this isn't just a front end application that looks good. the code that goes into Lace actually helps decentralize the blockchain. Cardano have many technologies. One of them is called Mithril. This is different to Daedalus, which you have to download the entire system, which is very resource heavy. So step by step, Cardano are building a decentralized platform, and it's all coming together. And this is just another step with that as well. Another thing to note about Lace is that it's going to be the front end of what is a decentralized app store, meaning that, and you can see it here, essentially anyone can upload applications to the Cardano blockchain. Anyone. There's no gatekeeping. There's no fees that you have to pay when someone uses your application. What they're going to do is essentially put applications that have been tested and certified near the top so that people know which ones have actually passed certification and are actually safe to use. Now, there are applications that can be launched that aren't certified, and people may want to use those. But for certified applications, they're going to be shown nearer the top of the search results. And so this is literally, a new type of application store where you have anything you want basically just put on the Cardano App Store and blockchain, and people can use them as they wish. Something else that a lot of people are going to be happy with is ADA is now supported fully by Ledger hardware wallets. This news came out the tail end of last week. So Cardano, using Ledger and Cardano has always been quite difficult, especially if you want to go ahead and stake and everything like that. But Ledger now fully support everything to do with the Cardano blockchain directly in their wallets now. So you don't have to use or go through a software wallet to send transactions or anything. You can do everything within Ledger Live, just like you would use Ethereum-based apps or Binance Smart Chain or anything. This is great news because obviously Cardano is lower cost. There's more coming on. We have tons of NFT, T sites and everything like that. And we have lending protocols that are coming after the Vasil hard fork as well. And so this is great to be able to use a hardware wallet directly and keep everything safe on there, but whilst using all of the applications that are coming as well. So really good news there. If you don't have a Ledger yet, I'll leave the link in the description. I think they're doing a discount right now as well, so you can check that out via the link in the description. So yes, Cardano has outperformed Bitcoin and Ethereum over the last few weeks, and there's really two main reasons for this. The first is, yes, because of the Vasil hard fork, and there's always interest, especially in Cardano, around hard forks. Now, the rise has not been anywhere similar to what has happened during the last bull market where, the price was doubling in anticipation of these things. Ironically, I think this hard fork is even more important than the other ones that came before it in terms of what it will give, the value it will give the chain, because this hard fork is literally the thing that is going to enable many lending applications, which is one of the main reasons why Cardano exists. And what you're seeing is, the price just not rise anywhere near as much as it did before. And yes, it has outperformed both Bitcoin and Ethereum over the last few weeks, but I don't think that is a typical strength specifically of Cardano. I just think it's because Bitcoin and Ethereum are really the only large enough assets to actually liquidate in any size. And, venture capital firms do not own Cardano, or they own very small amounts of it. And so it's been really sheltered from what's gone on with massive over leveraging of Bitcoin and Ethereum. And that is not anything really specifically to do with Cardano's strength, more than the weakness of the over leveraged funds that had to liquidate both Bitcoin and Ethereum. So still a lot of growth in those, of course. But Cardano is sitting way below both of those in terms of its market cap at around 15 billion right now, but there's so much coming, and this is growing into a really solid applications platform. And now really, and especially during a bear market, what we're looking at is real fundamental users coming in. All of this technology is fantastic, but at the end of the day, if there are not hundreds of thousands or millions of users really using it, then obviously the upside is going to be limited. And so the next step is just attracting millions of users. But if it's secure and reliable and low cost, why would it not attract that many people? Also, I am making an update to my crypto course this month. It's going to be coming around 20 videos recorded already. We've got about 30 to 40 videos, options trading, futures trading, more trading strategies, investing strategies through this bear market, and a big kind of market update about my thoughts about what's going on during the bear market and how to invest through that. So that's coming to the crypto course. I'll link that in the description if you're interested. I'm James with MoneyZG. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.